All right, I'm going to go live.
Yeah, let's go
or
live.
Take us off mute.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Welcome to the Nest. We're coming at you from the perch. Today we got Phil Sasso and Clark Weber in the booth with myself, Jason Kirkley. We're excited for this Friday evening game between your hometown Tamalpais Redtail Hawks and the visiting Novato. Are they the Hornets or the Stings? The Hornets, right?
It's the Hornets.
The Hornets. The young kid team is the Stings. That's why they call them the Stings, because they're the Hornets.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're excited for this Friday afternoon game. We got a 4:30 start today. We're just getting warmed up. Today for the Hawks, we have Hank Ballard on the mound, who I believe pitched a great game last Friday. I missed it, but I think you guys were both there, right?
Yeah.
He had a no-hitter, 6 2/3.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
And it was wonderful.
Well, hopefully that happens again today.
So
It was wonderful for 6 2/3.
And then we got, for the rest of the Hawks, we got in the other part of the battery is Anthony Murphy behind the plate. In the infield from left to right, we have Kenjo Vogt. At shortstop, we have Dara Zolfagari. At second base, Alex Radix. And at first base, Trey Sasso. In the outfield from left to right, we have Sean Miller, Ryder Weber, and Cole Kramlich. Rounding out the lineup today. And leading off for the visiting Hornets is going to be Gio Castang, Lynch, and Oliver. And it looks like they have Vorhas on the mound, which we just learned, who is going to Claremont McKenna or Pomona, and Hank Ballard's going to the other college. So it sounds like they're going to be, I don't know how that works with those 5 colleges, but competitors / close rivals / maybe practice together. Who knows?
I know. Are you a bigger rival if you're going against your own college?
I don't know. They're both. They're all pretty small colleges,
Yeah.
so they got to be some rivalry / maybe camaraderie.
Do they have different fields? I wonder.
These are
They
all
probably do.
probably.
He
They have
said,
different
he
programs.
said 5 colleges, 2 sports departments.
So maybe they divide the 5 into 2. Somehow?
Yeah. No, it's Claremont, Harvey Mudd are together, and then it's Pomona.
And the other ones. Oh, we got the game starting here.
Yeah, we are going.
We're going. So looks like we're getting batter in the box here. It's 4:31 official start time. And Mill Valley is at 61 degrees right now. It's got a cool little breeze blowing out to left field. So we might see some balls fly up, although it's a cold wind. First pitch of the game from Hank Ballard to Gio Castang is low for a ball. That ball had some nice movement on it. It's in there for a called strike. We got a 1-1 count to Gio Castang. I think, Clark, you were saying that there's 5 colleges. So you said it's Harvey Mudd and Claremont McKenna are together?
Yes. And then I think it's Pitzer and Pomona.
Pomona. What about
And
the fifth?
the
one
fifth is, I think it's women, all girls.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't think so they wouldn't share sports.
Well, they would share sports, just not baseball.
Yeah.
Possibly the sports departments. That was inside for ball 3. The second.
I think both Pomona and Claremont are both like top D3 schools.
Yeah.
For baseball and academics. Great pitch there.
That was a great inside. Caught the inside corner for a called strike. We got a 3-2 count to start off the game. Yeah, so it sounds like we're going to be, I know that obviously Hank Ballard's a great pitcher, and it sounds like if Voorhees is going to Pomona, or I don't remember who's going to where, but also a good pitcher, so should be in for a good battle today. Curveball. Ryder Weber heads in, not going to get there, in for a base hit. It was a great pitch, and Gio did a great job of fighting it off and just kind of duck fart out to center for the first runner of the game.
Looking like Hank's hip is feeling better, huh?
I didn't know that Hank had a bad hip. What was wrong with his hip?
He was wearing it last game out.
First pitch to Lynch is hitting to right field. Kramlich is under it, makes the catch for out number 1. It was during the last start or after the last game?
It happened previous to the last start, and
Okay.
He was obviously in discomfort out at Archie Williams.
I mean, he obviously battled through it if he did.
He did.
6
He did.
2/3 with no hits. It's pretty solid. First pitch to the number 3 hitter.
Bit outside or
A
inside.
bit inside. First pitch to the new hitter, Oliver, was just a bit inside for ball 1. It made it to the backstop as a wild pitch, and that's the runner Castaigne advances to second base. So we got 1 out, runner on second, and I think Oliver's probably a little uncomfortable right now. This is when you throw the curveball right at him that just breaks in and he backs off. And that was a hit fly ball to center field. Weber's over, shielding the sun, makes the grab for out number 2. Nice play by Ryder there. He's playing off center to the left field side, so he had a bit of a run there to get back over. That was off the right side of the, kind of on the right side of second base, I would say. I think last time, Clark, you were saying Ryder likes to play offset to see better, or?
That's what that's the beta he's been given from alumni of TAM center field. They say it's better to be a little bit offset. I forget which side, but.
Checks the runner. Second pitch and pop fly number 3 to center field. Ryder's got a long way to run. Cole's over. Cole calls him off and makes the grab for out number 3. That was a great, not quite 1-2-3 inning, but a 2-3-4 out inning, I guess you would say.
Low pitch count, too.
Low
right?
pitch count. Oh, very low pitch count. I think 11 pitches total for Hank Ballard in the first. So after a half inning, we have no runs, 1 hit. No errors on 11 pitches for the Hawks. Due up in the top of the bottom of the 3rd inning, is going to be Dara, Alex, and Cole. Bottom of the 1st, what did I say? 3rd? I don't know.
Watching TAM TV.
All right, I'm going to take us off mute.
Let's go. All right. We're enjoying the little between inning DJing from DJ Clark Weber. Appreciate the keeping us entertained between innings. As we head into the bottom of the 1st inning, we have hitting for your hometown Hawks. We have Dara Zulfagari is going to lead off, followed by Alex Radix, Cole Kramlich, Sean Miller, Anthony Murphy, Trey Sasso, Lucas DePippa is going to be DHing for Hank Ballard today. And then it's going to be Ryder Weber and Kenjo Vogt. For the visiting Hornets, we have from pitching on today, we have Voorhees. Catching is going to be Gio Castaigne. Around the infield from left to right is Cleary, Oliver, Paracchiotti, and Lynch. And in the outfield, we have Von Bearhan, Castro, and Cronin. All right, here we go. Let's go Hawks. I think one of my keys of the game today is going to be let's get some first inning runs. We got a first inning run last game, which was great. We've had a couple games they've had some first inning chances without any runs. First pitch to Dara was low, ball 1.
I like that one. I think it's a key to the game, and catch the ball. Like, limit those errors.
Yes, limit the errors. And, yeah, runs. I mean, runs in general would be great, but first inning runs, if you get a chance in the first inning, you got to cash that in. All right. That was a swing and a miss for strike 2. Strike 1 was fouled off to the right side. So we got a 1-2 count to Dara Zulfagari. That was on the corner for called strike 3. I was just looking at his the miles. We got a radar gun set up, pocket radar, and that listed that at 74. That seemed faster than 74 to me. Not that I'm an expert, but a little different lineup today. Alex Radix is batting second today, which is a change. He's been hitting well. I think he's giving him a chance. High outside, ball 1. I'm curious to see what this registers.
Ooh.
74. Called strike. That was might have clipped the outside corner. We don't have ABS in here, so just our opinions. That was low ball, off-speed pitch.
A lot going on with the perch view today. We got a ton of GoPros and pocket radars. And
I believe there's 4 cameras.
Power
going
banks.
On. 3 cameras and a radar
tough.
gun.
It's like a very
high tech.
It's and tough to see.
There we left go. Field. That's using the whole field.
Get down. Nice job, Alex. Overruns the ball. Alex takes an aggressive turn towards second and holds up. Nice job, Alex. Looks like CB's lineup adjustments paying off early with Alex getting a base hit, getting on base for the Hawks, and that's going to bring to the plate Cole Kramlich. Cole steps in. Alex leads off first base.
That's a well-used select power.
That is a well-used select power. First pitch, off-speed pitch in there for a called strike 1. Alex takes his lead off first, and Cole readies. The pitch high. Ball 1, got a 1-1 count. Started off with an off-speed pitch and came in with a fastball high after that. See Cole get a hold of one right here. Would be really nice. Curveball. Alex is off and running. He's in there. Steals the base easily, and that was ball 2.
Yeah, that was nice. He had a good jump. Castaigne's a really good catcher and didn't have a chance, really.
No. Well, they say that you steal it on the pitcher. You don't steal it on the catcher. The catcher tries to help out, but it's the pitcher that you're stealing on. And that was definitely the case there. Alex leads off second now.
2-1, correct?
2-1 count, yeah, one out. This is a chance for that first run inning we talked about, one of the keys to the game. The only key to the game, I think, in fact. The one and only today. That was a called strike.
It's windy out. Is it, I haven't checked, looks like it's blowing out.
It is blowing out. It's a cold wind, and maybe a little bit of a heavier wind, or at least it's, not like a warm summer day out there. We got 2-2 count. Alex is leading off. Sean Miller is on deck. The pitch. Called strike 3. That was in there at 83. That was a good pitch from Voorhees. 2 outs now. I feel like Sean Miller's nickname should be Must Be the Money. Sean Must Be the Money Miller.
Right.
I think that works.
Could use some early game antics from Sean. He hit well in the last game.
He did. First pitch from Voorhees to Miller is outside, ball 1. Voorhees is throwing the ball hard. I don't think the Hawks have had a problem with velocity this year. But we'll see a little bit because he's throwing hard. Outside, ball 2, 82 miles per hour. Alex leads off. Voorhees isn't really doing a whole lot of check-in, but Alex isn't really going to go anywhere with 2 outs. You're not going to get thrown out going to third when a base hit will score you anyways. It should score you. Sean's got a 2-0 count, so we've got a good hitter's count here. Looking for his pitch. Ball was called a strike. It looked like it might have been a little bit outside, but strike 1. Castaigne came up throwing to second. Alex was back fairly easy, but he didn't definitely had to hustle back there. He's got a 2-1 count. And the pickoff play, Alex is in there.
Close.
Definitely close. I don't know why they're working on keeping him so close. I don't think they're going to send him, but you never know. With 2 outs, doesn't do a whole lot to get him on second base. I mean, to put him to third base, but I'm not a baseball coach. I'm just an announcer. Pitch is high.
And a good one at that.
Appreciate it. I'm not sure if people agree. It's a 3-1 count, 2 outs. And we've got Miller's in and ready. Voorhees sets and delivers. Outside. Ball 4.
Ball 4. There we go.
Alex took a little bit of a run off base there, but second base, but you're not going to go to third. Again, Castaigne's a good catcher. And that brings to the plate Anthony Murphy. Looking for the big hit from Anthony right now. Based on where Voorhees was throwing to Sean, if I'm Anthony, I'd be scared. All those pitches were right down the first base, the third base, or the right-hander hitter's box, I guess. I'm not sure what you call it. Batter's box for the right-hander. So we'll see if that was just a lefty thing.
That was inside.
Yeah, it was.
He's been calling that a strike consistently, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he likes that inside strike. So we got an 0-1 count. 2 on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. This will be Voorhees' 20th pitch of the inning. He checks on the runners and delivers. Curveball. Anthony.
Ooh, good job, Anthony.
He
wanted it.
He did.
And he held back.
He did. He's a 1-1 count. Anthony's an aggressive hitter, which has worked out well for him this year. He's hitting well this year. And you want him attacking, so. This is a chance for a really big hit here for the Hawks. Curveball.
What a pitch. Boy.
Called strike. 1-2 count. If you're Anthony now, I'm not sure what you're looking for, the fastball or the off speed. I think you got to go look fastball because he's got a hard fastball. And then you got to protect against the curve.
Yeah, he locked him up.
Yeah.
1-2 count. He could go again.
He could do it again, right? That's where I was saying. But I don't think you want to look curveball because you can't. It's hard to react to the fastball.
Correct.
But we'll see. Anthony sets in there. Not sure what Anthony's thinking. Curveball again. Inside corner. Inside corner. Called strike 3. He's been calling it all day.
Yeah, he's calling the inside.
But also, Gio Castaigne threw the ball down to second base and hit Alex Radich in the back of the neck. It doesn't look like it feels very good right now, which is unfortunate for Alex. Hope he's all right. All right. Well, after 1, we have a 0-0 ball game heading into the second inning. And for the Hornets, we have Cleary, Garcia, and Cronin coming up. As we listen to Sade serenade us. That's who this is, right?
It is.
Yeah, smooth operator.
I didn't know that until I saw it on the app.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the song.
Yeah.
It's a real nice song.
I thought there should be a rap song to this where the smooth operator is the hook.
Yes.
It'd make a good rap song. Not that I'm a rapper, but. Enjoy. Enjoy listening.
Just connected.
What's that?
I just connected Rick with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Great. With the two Pomona boys, or not the Pomona, the Claremont McKenna. What's the school? The Scripps School? The Scripps Colleges? What are they called?
It's the Claremont Colleges.
Oh, it's Claremont Colleges. Okay.
Yeah.
We have boys going to Claremont Colleges.
And so it's Pomona, Pitzer, Claremont McKenna, Harvey Mudd, and Scripps.
All right.
Kudos to the grounds crew. The outfield is looking like Augusta.
I mean,
it is like, look at that.
I'm going to say kudos to the boosters, Clark.
Yes.
There's a reason that outfield looks so beautiful. It's because of the wonderful new mower that all of our lovely boosters helped the school purchase to keep the grass looking like Augusta.
It looks beautiful.
It does look beautiful. I think that's just been one of the differences of the field.
And it's got to play true.
It does. First pitch to Cleary was high. Ball one. It might have disturbed some of our camera bank there.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if the GoPros took that in or not. Are you the higher GoPro and the lower?
We've got Tam's got the high GoPro. Novato's got the low.
I was in there for a called strike. There used to be another camera right here, a phone that's disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if someone took it or it just got launched off. I don't know. We'll see. It's a 1-1 count. Curveball. That was a strike for Tam.
That was.
That's why Anthony's holding that a little long, because he's like, you just called me out on that pitch. I'm going to guess what Anthony was thinking on that one. I think I'm pretty right, too. I think I nailed it.
He knows where to go. Oh, I like that pitch. Right on his hands.
Right
Good
on his
job.
hand.
And he should work him on these righties. You might as well go inside there.
Yeah, no. You're going to live there all day. We have the other probably fairly uncommon happening today at Tam High. We got, not only do we have a home softball game on Friday, which is a makeup game, which doesn't happen very often. Baseball's usually on Tuesday, Friday, and softball's usually Monday, Wednesday, but it's called strike three, locked him up there. Great pitch by Ballard for out number one.
That was really nice.
The Hawks are playing today down at the other nest, and they're playing Novato. So we actually have dueling Novato games.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So we're looking for a sweep of Novato today, I think, is what we're looking for sure. But the softball team, the Varsity Hawks, was high ball one. Are 7-2 of the year.
Are they the Hornets? The Hornets?
I think they're just the Hornets. Is there a name?
I'm gonna go Hornet.
Hornet. All right. That was called strike. Is there a different name for a female hornet? Like there is, like ducks, they have a mallard, and you have a
hen.
The hen, yeah.
Wow, that had some turn, man.
Oh my God.
That moved about.
I don't know
3 feet.
I don't know where that missed. If that is, that's a strike to our team 4 times in a row, and suddenly it's not. That pitch was hit hard to left center field. That is deep. That might be enough to get on to Miller.
Oh.
It is out of here. It looked like it bounced over Miller onto the sidewalk over there for the run number one.
That wind did not help.
No, Garcia got that one up high. He got a good hold of it and got it up high, and that is out of here for the first one of the game. Novato likes the long ball, so in the 2 games we've played, they've had 3 home runs. But that's a 1-run homer. Not a big deal. I'll keep people off base. We weren't going to win the game 1-0, so we're going to have to score some runs today, folks. And that's going to bring to the plate Cronin. First pitch is called strike. Just a tough at bat for Hank, because he wasn't getting that inside pitch that he'd been calling all day, and so Hank had to probably bring it in more to the plate. That's a ground ball. Kenjo's in, grabs it, throws to first, pulls Trey off the bag, and he is going to be safe. So we have our first base runner of the top of the second inning. We have 1 run, but there was no base runner because it was a home run, and that's going to bring to the plate Paracchiotti with a runner on first.
Did you call that it?
I did not. First pitch, squares around.
Ooh, close.
Ooh,
Almost
that was
caught
a
him
nice
sleeping.
play. First pitch
That was a
to
strike, right?
Paracchiotti was a called strike. He squared around to bunt and pulled it back pretty quickly. It was a strike, and then Anthony fired the ball down to first base, and Trey laid the tag on. He looked like he might have gotten him, but it was a close play. Next pitch is inside corner is back now. It's for a called strike, 0-2 count. Would have been nice to have that on Garcia, and maybe we would be at 0-0 still. But all's well. We got 1 out, runner on first, 0-2 count. Ballard pitches. Inside, gets away. Anthony picks it up. I think he's trying to say that it hit you. I'm pretty sure if it hit you, you would have been hurting a little bit more, Paracchiotti. That was a hard thrown ball.
Yeah.
You seemed to really brush it off if it hit you. So
Yeah.
that was ball 1. That was
I heard something, but I don't
high
know.
and inside. Sounded like it might have actually hit the bat.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. That was a ball outside. Anthony tried to throw behind the runner at first, and it got away from him a little bit into right field. So a runner will advance to second. So we have 1 out, 1-2 count. Or 2-2 count, you're right. Thanks, Phil. 2-2 count. That was a ball, and runner on second base, 1 out. Ballard looks in. Anthony and Hank just had a quick combo, probably about what's going on at second base there. The pitch, curveball, locks him up, strikes him out.
Great pitch.
Excellent pitch by Hank. 2 outs now. Runner on second base. That's going to bring to the plate the number 9 hitter, Von Barron, which I'm guessing Hank's going to attack here because Gio Castang, probably their best hitters on deck. And it'd be nice to keep him out of the batter's box this inning. Ballard delivers. Von Barron fouls it off to the right for strike 1.
Trying to see if this pocket radar is working for Hank's pitches, too.
Yeah. Is it even on? It may not be on anymore. I can't really tell.
Yeah, it looks like. Gosh, he's
Outside ball. Yeah, I think when they moved that phone, it might have disconnected.
okay.
I think it usually has to be connected to a phone or something, and maybe it got out of range. But we got a 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner on second in the top of the second. It's a 1-0 ball game. Pitches outside, ball 2.
Oh, boy.
That was, I'm not sure what happened there. Was that a?
Anthony threw to second.
Oh, okay, he threw to second.
Yeah.
So it was looking to back pick him.
Yeah.
I like the aggressive back picks. Might catch someone leaning a little too far once in a while. Hank checks on the runner at second. Delivers. Fly ball center field. Ryder Weber over. Long run. Made the grab. Slid down on his knee. Looks like he has a little bit of a divot. Yeah, he's got a Ryder. You got to replace your divots, buddy. It's bad form. Replace your divots. That was a great catch, though. He had a nice long run. Again, they keep hitting the ball to the right side of second base, and Ryder's playing the left side, so he's got a little bit of run on these, but made a great play for out number 3. After the top of the second, we have 0 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors on 20 pitches, and we have Sasso, DePippa, and Weber coming up for the Hawks. And during this break, I'm going to pull up Game Changer for the softball game and see what the score is, Clark.
All right.
Let's see if it is 0-0 in that ball game. The bottom of the second. And it looks like we might be through. Nope, I don't have a box score on that one. Yeah, this ended the second inning. It looks like at the end of 2, it's a 0-0 ball game there. I think I'm logged in with my wrong Game Changer account, and I can't see the box score. And debating whether do I switch accounts and then continue scoring as the other account?
Dangerous.
I know. I may mess things up. All right, I won't do it. Won't do it, but it's 0-0 ball game. I'm going to resume scoring over here. We're back, folks. Trey Sasso's leading off, which means just 2 of us in the booth right now. Phil went to go film Trey, and we got the walk-up song going. Nice walk-up song, Trey.
Yeah, my favorite one.
It's your favorite?
Yeah.
Solid.
Love the song.
Solid song. Good walk-up song as well. All right, so we got a 1-0 ball game here, and Trey Sasso's in there, and Voorhees is on the mound. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 count. Trey's back in the box. Voorhees is ready to go. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Think he's going to come back with that fastball? I think he's going to mix it up. I think I would throw a high fastball.
I mean.
Yeah. Trey's behind it right now. He hasn't caught up to it yet.
I wouldn't. Curve.
Curve, low ball. Take it.
Good eye.
Great eye. 1-2 count. Come back with the fastball now, probably. 1-2 count. The pitch. Curveball.
Oh.
Ooh, nice job, Trey. Fighting that off down the right field, just right at the first basin, or that would have been probably a double for out number 1. Yes. Batting. I haven't seen Lucas out there for a little bit. First pitch is called strike. He had some stitches, I believe, and sounds like he's all healed up and ready to go.
That's right.
Great to see him back in the box.
Collision, right?
I think so. Yeah, that was outside ball 1. I think it was a collision in practice or something, and he got a couple stitches.
Yeah. I think took some cleats to the back of the head.
Oof.
Ooh, that was fast. 83.
Outside ball. Yeah, the camera's back, and the phone's back, and the miles per hours are back. We got a 2-1 count now to Lucas. Called strike. I feel like he's not able to locate his fastball against our lefties. I think we should just have everyone go up there left-handed. Sean Miller also had a lot of those fastballs that were just floating into the right-handed batter's box. It's my strategic session of the day. Fouled it off to the left. Lucas Apipa for strike 2. We got a 2-2 count. 1 out. Voorhees looks in. Voorhees doesn't go from the windup. He does in the stretch the whole time. That was a curveball, swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs. It's going to bring to the plate Ryder Weber. First pitch to Ryder was that an off-speed pitch, Clark?
Yeah, it was off-speed.
Off-speed in the dirt, ball 1.
Curveball.
He started that on a couple people. He started with a curveball. He's got it in the first strike. I think against Cole, he got it first strike maybe. But we'll take it. Next pitch. Called strike. That inside corner that the umpire is usually giving people, but unfortunately not always. Pitched. Ryder hits it hard.
Oh.
Diving play by shortstop Oliver for out number 3. 2 well-struck balls there by the Hawks. 1 to first base, 1 to the shortstop, both for outs. The Hawks are starting to hit them as we get to the bottom of the one time through the lineup. So hopefully the next time around we'll get some more hits.
Yeah, that was loud contact at least by Trey and Ryder there. That was good. That's what we need.
Yep. So after 2, that was 0 runs, 0 hits, and 0 errors on 13 pitches that inning, and it's going to bring it to the plate Castang, Lynch, and Oliver. It's going to be 1, 2, 3 for the Hornets. The song that I keep thinking is Kokomo by the Beach Boys. That lead-in beat before the drum comes in sounds like, But alas, I'm wrong. Just looking down there at the softball game, looks like the Hornets down there have a runner on third base. Don't know if it's 0-0 still, but.
Do we have MCAL standings for softball?
Yeah, right now the Hawks are in. Don't play this every time.
Okay. What am I supposed to play?
Something else, I guess. You can just pause it for now. Just pause this song. Yeah. All right, we're just being told that our DJing skills are not vibing. They don't want smooth operator every time.
Okay.
just once.
I'm gonna go pick whatever I want. Then.
Pick whatever you want, Clark. It's your world. We're just living in it. The MCAL standings for softball, Phil, you asked me about, and it's currently a log jam at the top. Looks like the Hawks might have gotten out of it. I'll tell you the standings in a second here. So I'm pulling them up.
Thank you.
And we're getting ready for the top of the 3rd inning. Game's going quickly today. First pitch,
great pitch
from Ballard to Castang is a curveball in there for a called strike. This is one of Novato's most dangerous hitters, probably their most dangerous hitter. Swing and a miss, Castang. Strike to 0-2 count. And that's going to bring to the plate. That's actually already at the plate. I don't know what I'm talking about today, Clark. Friday brain.
Oh, that's a great pitch.
How's
that not a strike?
Strike 3.
Boy, oh boy. Great pitch, Hank.
Strike 3 not called for ball 1. We got a 1-2 count. No outs. As we are in the top of the 3rd inning. The pitch.
Boy, that hurts. You've got a batter like Castang up there, and you just want.
Ball 2.
Oh, yeah.
It does. That's what happened in that bat with our Garcia with home run is the inside pitch was not being called like it had been all day, and it should have been out. And, Hank's, got to come back in, and he came back in, and they got a hold of it. So. That was ball 3. That was a nice pitch by Hank. Castang was able to lay off of it. These two are locked in battle. 3-2 count, no outs. Top of the 3rd, 1-0 ball game. It's anybody's ball game right now. Ballard delivers. Inside, ball 1. That was a ball, and probably most of the day it's been a ball, but you don't hate that. Castang's a dangerous hitter. You don't want to have to come into him there. You want that other called strike is what you want.
Right.
He had 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. That's going to bring to the plate Lynch, who's 0 for 1 today. Castang leads off first base. He was got on base the first at bat too, on that little dink to center field. So this is similar to the first inning. First pitch is outside, ball 1.
This Lynch is a good-sized young man, huh?
Yes.
I wouldn't call him a young man. He looks like a full-grown adult.
He's not a freshman.
He's not a freshman. Sure, he's a senior.
Yeah.
Pitch fought off his hands. Radix lets it drop, steps on second, throws to first. I'm all over the place. That was a terrible call, Jason, but Radix did a great job letting it bounce and playing it on a hop, trying to make the double play as he stepped on the base and threw to first and just missed Lynch at first base.
Yeah, that was heads up on Alex. Good for him on that.
Tough play to pull the trigger on, especially with that kind of spin on the ball.
Yeah, it was
yes.
a knuckleball for sure.
But it worked out, got the out. First pitch in there, ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 out. Oliver's at the plate. Oliver's 0 for 1 today as well. That's a strike. 1-1 count, 1 out. Castang, or Lynch now, I guess, is leading off first base. Ballard looks in, delivers. Curveball.
Ask for help.
That was, I thought that was a strike, and then I thought he went, and it was.
I think the batter thought so too,
I
based
know.
on his reaction.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Clark. 2-1 count.
He showed a lot of frustration for a ball.
2-1 count, 1 out, runner on first. Ballard's in there, delivers, fouls it off. 2-2 count. Ballard's thrown 43 pitches today through what we are 1 out in the third innings. Good pitch count, keeping it low. Pretty sure threw a lot of pitches last Friday. Anthony Murphy's going to do a little bit repair on his catcher's gear and the baby blues.
Yep.
Or should we call him
Cumberbund?
prom date?
Cumberbund.
Anthony prom date Murphy. All right, we're back, and Ballard shakes off. Murphy sets. Ballard delivers high. Runners off and running. The throw down.
Yeah, he was safe.
He was safe. It looked like his arm got in there. The ball just beat him, I think, but.
Ball 3.
That would be ball 3. 3-2 count.
Good looking pitch.
It was a good looking pitch. I think Anthony was asking for a challenge. We don't have challenges here, Anthony, but I think he thought he had the guy out. It was a really close play. Look like the guy got his arm around, still just around the slide. 3-2 count, 1 out in the top of the third, 1-0 ball game. Pitch outside, ball 4 to the backstop. Runner advances from second to third, so it's going to be 1 out. Runners out the corners. Are we going to see the Tam pick-off move here? What do we think?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
I don't. Novato used it the other day on us. I don't think they're going to fall for it, but you never know.
Yeah.
Oliver might bite. That's going to bring the pitcher, Vorhas. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Phil, I still owe you the standings, I think, don't I? You asked me a while ago about those, and I just forgot to say it. And we'll do it between innings. How about that? Probably a safer bet.
You did say it was log jam at the top.
It is a log jam at the top. There's the Tam pickoff.
And
move.
they got it.
Got him. Oh, my goodness gracious. That was a base running mistake from Oliver, and that's going to be out number 2. That's what the Hawks needed.
That's a great.
I love it.
It's funny, too, because they didn't argue about it. They knew.
They knew. He was off by a lot. As soon as you look like you're going to third, most base runners, the reason it works is most base runners break down and start getting ready to go to second, even if they don't go to second, and then getting back to first, you're dead to rights. So That's going to be ball 2 to Vorhas. So we got a 2-0 count. 2 outs now. Runner at third base. Ballard looks in and delivers low.
And the feeling you get as a runner, pure panic.
Yeah, pure panic when there's not much you can do. Not much you can do at that moment. The pitch inside, ball 4. So we got first and third again. What do you guys think? Are we doing the pickoff play again? Is it going to work? Is Vorhaus going to fall for it, or do you think that the first base coach right now is telling him, if you take more than one step off first base, I'm taking you out of the game, even though you're pitching a great game so far? All right, that brings the plate Cleary, who's 0 for 1 today. First pitch. Slider, I guess, for called strike 1. So first and third, 2 outs this time. 0-1 count in our 1-0 ball game, top of the third.
Text from my daughter. Tam TV is alive and well in Reno.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Shout out to Reno, UNR. Is it the Wolfpack? Is that right?
That's right.
I was just in Reno last weekend at the convention center for like 9 or 10 hour days. Long days. Pitches outside, ball 2. We got a 2-1 count. Nice block by Anthony there, keeping the ball in front of him. Good. A little bit of some dog growling out there. Some action happening outside the perch. Ballard is set and ready to deliver. 2-1 count. Cleary's ready. Fights off the ball for a foul ball and strike 2. 2-2 count.
It's a two-seam fastball Hank has that's coming in.
Coming in like that?
Yeah. It's pretty fun to see from back here.
Yeah, it's got a lot of movement.
It's got movement, and it's got to be just scary for a right-handed hitter, seeing a fastball coming in on your hands.
Yeah, and what's effective in that is that you're swinging because you think it's out over the plate. Runner goes.
Oh, beautiful.
Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll do it for the Hornets in the top of the third inning. And that's going to be 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors on 23 pitches for Ballard. And going to bring to the plate the number 9 hitter, Kenjo Vogt, followed by Zolfagari and Radix. Quick shout out to Lindsay, who is currently in Chicago enjoying a nice girls' weekend with her Northwestern friends. Hope you're having fun, Linz, and all the other girls. Good times in Chicago.
Awesome.
In the Windy City. Hope it's not too rainy out there. I don't know if you're tuned into the game or not, but if you are, hello. Hello. Maybe they're tuned into both Hawks games. The boys' varsity baseball game and the girls' varsity softball game. All right, Phil, I'm back. I'm focused now. Standings in softball. I remembered. Got distracted by so much going on.
Particularly, where is Novato?
Novato is 3-6 in 5th place. Currently, Marin Catholic is 8-1 in first. Their only loss was to the Hawks. Good job, Hawks. Redwood is 7-2. San Marin's also 7-2, and the Hawks are 6-2.
Right.
So the log jam at the top there. Novato's 3-6, hopefully to be 3-7 after today. And the Hawks, that'll bring the Hawks to 7-2. The Hawks had a couple of rainouts this week, so they're supposed to have 2 games, a game on Monday and Wednesday. They got rained out, so they're playing 3 next week, I believe. Playing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday right now. They're hoping to move one of those games, but yeah, the Hawks are doing really great this year. They should be tied for first right now, but San Marin pulled the fast one on them with some rain out after we took the lead in the top of the 7th inning. Suddenly, I guess it was good enough to play the 7th inning in the rain, but then as soon as we took the lead, it was no longer good enough to play the 7th inning, so the umpires called the game. When
you kidding
the pitcher started complaining, and we had just taken the lead back. We had first and third, no outs, and they're like, oh, I think it's rained too much now. We got to stop the game, and they rolled it back to the beginning of the end of the 6th, which means the Hawks lost. But which was not a good thing to do, but also they discussed it, and the umpire and the coaches of San Marin and our coaches all agreed that we pick up the game and finish it later, which was the biggest rub of all, was that they had said will pick the game up and finish it off, and then they change their mind a day later.
And they called the game.
They called the game.
Oh.
Kenjo, first pitch swinging, fly ball to left field. Under it, the left fielder to make the catch for out number 1.
Just under it. Boy, that could have been something there.
Yeah, Voorhees is throwing hard. Just got to get some, I don't say wood on the ball, but, get a bat on the ball and, make some things happen. That brings us back to the top of the lineup. Dara Zulfagari to the plate. Dara's 0 for 1 today. Quick walk-up music. Talking about Chicago, I was just thinking about some.
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
I have no comment on that called strike. Thinking about pizza in Chicago.
Almost hit him in the head.
Making me hungry. Next pitch called strike. I guess everything's a strike for Dara. Doesn't matter where it is. Just gonna call it a strike.
I don't know. His mind must be spinning right now. I don't know what. What do you do?
He's gonna swing at everything. I guess is what you got to do. That was a strike. Oh wait, sorry, it was a ball.
83.
That was
an hour.
That was above Dara's head. That was not a strike. That was my sarcastic nature there.
Way too many umpires in this booth.
Way too many umpires. 1-2 counts. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That was a unfortunate at bat for Dara because the umpire decided to call everything a strike on him. It's going to be 2 outs now, and Alex Radix is coming to the plate. Alex is 1 for 1 today. I think he has the only hit of the day for the Hawks in the first inning. Nice little base hit to left field to get things going. Goodness gracious. We're going to start having to do some replays on these calls, Clark, just to see. They're not even close. It's getting really bad. Ground ball, right side. Lynch picks it up, overthrows first base. It goes in the dugout.
He gets
that should be to second base, yeah. Great job, Alex. Send to second base. There's a cameraman over on the ground over there. I think it hit the cameraman, and I think that that qualifies for being out of play in my book. So we got a runner at second after that ground ball to first in the air by the first baseman. 2 outs.
Good time for Cole to check in, huh?
Good time for Cole to check in. The dugout from Tam is making some noise now. I think they're trying to get Cole fired up to put some wood on the ball. And let's tie this game up, folks. First pitch. Cole checks his swing. Ball 1. Umpire checked with the field umpire there just to make sure Cole didn't go around. 1 ball, no strikes to Cole Kremlich. Pitched curveball. I mean, that was definitely a ball, but I was ready to call for him to call that a strike.
It's the same pitch Dara got called.
I mean, it's just, I don't know if you can hear me right now, umpire. Sorry if you can't. But just be consistent. That's all we're asking.
That's all it's so hard, but just be consistent.
Spin, throw, ball goes into center field. Alex takes off to third. He's sliding down.
There we go.
In there, safe on the air. We got a 2-0 count. Alex is making the dance over there, and the pitcher threw the ball into center field on that.
That's an error, right?
Yeah, it's an error on the pitcher. And that also brings him to third base, which means lots of ways you can score now. Not as many as if there was only 1 out, but, pass ball. Lots of things can happen.
Or
line drive to left field by Cole Kremlich. Gets all the way to the fence. That would have scored Alex. Either way, Cole's going to jog into second base standing up.
Attaboy.
Tied ball game. Cole Kremlich, huge hit for the Hawks, tying that up. That was stroked all the way to the fence in left field. Crushed that ball. Castaigne calls a timeout to go talk to his pitcher, Voorhees. Voorhees has thrown 45 pitches through 3 right now.
Cole stumble going around first. I couldn't tell if he tripped on the bag or the first baseman.
I mean,
maybe if they thought there was interference.
Either way, he got into second base, no problem. And that's going to bring Sean Miller to the plate. Sean, let's keep this going, Sean. We need another run. Take the lead here. Hawks haven't had a lead in a couple games. Be nice to get it right here. Pitch. Sean is in the dirt. Great block by Castaigne. Cole's fast. Doesn't really need to be at third for any reason other than, easier to score. He can easily score on a base hit from second base.
Right.
So smartly, Cole does not take a chance there.
Don't want to make third out at third base.
That is one of the idioms of baseball. The first or the third out. Sean, ground ball to the left side, slowly hit. Third baseman Cleary picks it up, throws Miller out, but not before the Hawks are able to tie it up on that nice line drive to left field by Cole Kramlich. So after 3, we had 1 run on 1 hit, 2 errors in that inning on 12 pitches, and that's going to bring up Garcia, Cronin, and Paraciotti for the visiting Novato Hornets. It's a 1-1 ball game. The Hawks have tied it up here. That is a big, big, big run. And as we take a little time out and we're listening to some Chili Peppers between innings, between the third and the fourth inning here, I'm going to go check on the score of the Lady Hawks game. Let's see here. I guess I could go to. Looks like they're losing 2-0 down there. Novato's got a 2-0 lead on the Hawks right now. In the top of the fourth. They got some work to do down there. We got some work to do down here to get some more runs. Looking for the sweep of Novato this afternoon. All right. Thanks, DJ Clark Weber, for that between innings serenade from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Coming on the other side.
On the other side.
So
on the other side of the third inning now, in the fourth inning, we've got pitch number 1 to Garcia is called strike. Garcia is the one that put the ball onto Miller last time. Ballard is ready to even it up with a strikeout here. That pitch is to the backstop. Ball 1.
Not recognizing Garcia's bat. What is that?
That is another one of the Combat Spec A1s. That's one of the many paint jobs that the Combat
pastel.
comes in.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got the pastel and pink and purple. They have a lot of. Novato uses a lot of the Combat. That was inside ball 2. Garcia moved out of the way of that ball, which you don't see a lot of in high school baseball. They used to tell you to wear it, but I don't know that I'd want to wear. I don't know how to wear that on the ankle from Hank. That would not feel good. Yeah. So that was smartly Garcia moved out of the way. Next pitch.
Right there, that was a beauty.
Yeah.
Curveball, called strike, 2-2 count. No outs, top of 4, a newly tied ball game, 1-1. Pitch, outside, ball 3, 3-2 count. Ballard doesn't have to come into Garcia here. Anthony lines up on the outside corner of the pitch. Curveball inside. Ball 4. It was inside. That's been called a strike today, but it did miss the target a little bit. Looks like we have a courtesy runner coming in for Garcia. Must be the catcher. Number 7. Don't know. Carter, maybe? I can't tell who that is. And that brings to the plate with no outs in the top of the fourth. It's going to bring Cronin to the plate. Cronin's 0 for 1. The box score today is fairly even. Both teams have 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors. I guess that's why we have a tie ball game. 2 hits and 2 errors by each. Cronin gets ready. Ballard sets. Checks the runner first. First pitch is low. Ball 1. Pinch runner. Cronin squares around a bunt. Ballard takes his time up there, making him uncomfortable. Throws it at his head. Anthony picks it up, throws down to second. Doesn't quite get him. I don't really mean that Hank threw that at his head. He just threw a pitch. Just happened to go inside. That made to the backstop for a ball 2. And the runner advances to second base.
Scary when you square up and then you see a ball coming at your head.
It did. I mean, that used to be what they say when someone squares around. You do throw it inside, but
and up.
But you don't want to throw it that far up and in. So we got a 2-0 count here. Runner in second base now, no outs. Cronin squares around again. He can't be feeling comfortable right now.
No.
Again, inside, ball 3. Anthony's firing down to second base here, making sure the pinch runner for Garcia is getting back to second base. 3-0 count. The pitch outside. Ball 4 to Cronin. That's going to bring up to the plate Parachotti with no outs.
All right,
number
we're looking
99.
for some strikeouts or double plays right now.
He's like number 99, like a mini Trey Sasso. Kyle's calling timeout to come talk to his pitcher with runners at first and second, bringing the whole crew in, talking to everyone, probably talking about what to do, what kind of play they're running. They're probably assuming that Parachotti is going to try and bunt and move those guys over to second and third. He is the 8th batter, so they're not bringing to the plate Castaigne next. They're going to bring number 9 up next. So Novato's also powwowing at third base, talking about what they're going to do with each other and discussing it. Meeting on the mound between Kyle and the Hawks is done.
Don't think they'll have time for a wheel play. Parachotti being so quick.
And I think we're back and ready to go, although the umpire is writing something down, making some notes about the game, maybe making his plans for later tonight. Not sure. Parachotti's back in there. Ballard's ready to go. He checks the runner second. Wheel plays on. The pitch called strike 1. I think that's the wheel play. The wheel play, right, is that the shortstop
Correct.
Covers third. Third baseman comes in like a big wheel. Well, on the wheel play, Phil, what happens on the right side of the field? Does the first baseman crash and the second baseman goes to first?
Negative. First
Okay.
baseman stays home, correct?
I don't know.
No, Trey was charging. So
Sherry was charging on that one. That was a pickoff play to second with Alex coming in behind him.
Dara was.
Dara ran early trying to, I think, draw the runner off, and they thought they could maybe see if they could get him leaning a little bit. Didn't work. Nice try, though. So we still got an 0-1 count. Parachotti squares inside, ball 1. Both runners go in advance. So they're able to do the job without
Straight double steal.
straight double steal. They're able to do the job without getting the bunt down. So now Parachotti's probably swinging away unless he's going to bunt again, which is possible. We got a 1-1 count in our 1-1 ball game in the top of the 4th. King delivers. Parachotti fouls it off. 1-2 count.
Do we know who the Niners drafted?
Good question. I have been fascinated by the draft, and not fascinated in the way that the draft is interesting.
They dropped from 27 to 30 and then 30 to 33. The speculation they might drop again.
Yeah.
Well, I'll check it out in a second here.
Get
Called strike
There we
3. Parachotti grab some pine.
Meat.
Yeah, that's what Kruger would say.
Yes.
I'm just paraphrasing.
I think they just need to keep getting some picks, like That's what they need.
Difference in picks between number 30 and
load up in third and fourth round, like late third round, fourth round, fifth.
I was fascinated just because the draft has been so publicized and all ESPN's talked about for the last month to the point where I think the people on ESPN were like, how can we keep talking about this? And they kept saying the same things over and over again. I'd watch one show that was in there for a call strike. I'd watch one show and one person would argue one side, and the next show he'd be arguing the opposite side.
Well, it was amazing. 300,000 people out to watch.
I know the draft. I'm like, I don't get it. It's not that compelling of most of these guys. Vol here squares around a bunt, misses the ball. The runner's running down from third base. We got him in a pickle, and now got to get the guy at home because the runner's at third base already throw the ball. He got the tag. He's out. I was busy talking about the draft there, so we got that was a strike, I believe, or a ball. That's the umpire. Strikes. We had a called strike, and then he squared a bunt, and the runner got picked off, I guess, second base, and thrown out going home. So we'll do that, a caught stealing, which was a great turn of events. Cronin did advance to third, so now instead of second and third with no outs, we have runner at second base. Runner at third base, sorry. Runner at third base, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Anthony definitely not scared.
No. I think he gave his coaches a little bit of a heart murmur.
That's the back to the backstop. Murphy pounces on it quickly. Ballard's down. No one's moving.
Well, he was not.
That was a
good base running mistake on third base right there. He should have been.
Yeah, he might be a little shy after the last guy got out. The coach probably told him don't do that same thing, so maybe he's not quite as aggressive as he normally is.
Yeah.
We got a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Ballard's looking to work himself out of a jam. He had runners on second and third, no outs, and we are now with 2 outs, 2-2 count. Looking to get the strikeout or pop out. Foul ball off his
staying
ankle
on their hands
by Von Bearham. The count remains 2-2.
Celeste thought it was like some type of protest when she walked by the television last night.
Oh. I mean, it is bananas. I cannot believe it's.
And I was like, no, it's the draft. And she's like, why are people there for a draft?
Most of these the people drafted won't even make an impact for a year or two, right? Very few of these guys drafted in these 7 rounds of draft are going to make much of an impact.
Top 10 were pretty impactful players.
They might be, but I don't know that.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my Lord. I don't. This is the Sam. This is the same. He must be from Novato. Sorry. He was making the same calls in the Sam Marin game.
3-2 count.
I don't know.
2 outs.
Come on.
Ballard, big breath. Throws. That ball's hit to left field. Miller's got to get on his horse. That's going to get down for a run. Miller gets the ball back in quickly. Runner stays at first base.
Just shouldn't have been. Sorry.
It shouldn't have been. You're right.
It's a joke.
It is. It's unfortunate. They almost worked out of a jam there, and unfortunately weren't able to. So the Novato does get 1 run there, but that brings to the plate Gio Castain, the leadoff hitter, who's 1 for 1 today. He had a hit in the first, and I believe he walked in the next at bat. 2 outs, though. Right now the Hawks need to keep this as a 2-1 ball game as they battle back for in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ballard pitch is low, ball 1. I just don't understand why the draft. I mean, there's maybe 15 to 20 guys that'll even get much playing time in all 7 rounds this year. Some guys will be on special teams, but no one knows who those guys are. It's crazy. It's bananas. I'll look who the Niners drafted, or if they drafted in a second. Twin innings. Swing and a miss.
Well, then they would put different colored lights on the crowd based on who was drafting. And Celeste thought it was panning to a different city. She's like, oh, my God, this is like this in every city. I'm like, no, it's the same crowd. It's
Same
just that
crowd.
they're putting different colored lights on them.
They're in Pittsburgh, too, I believe, right?
Yeah, they are.
That was a called strike.
Oh, man.
We'll
Good
take
for
it.
the NFL. They can make money on anything. It's just unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. I mean, most people in the crowd, I did notice, were drinking. I think, which is, if you're going to stand outside, that was a curveball. Castaigne just got a piece of it, foul ball. Runner was off and running to second base. He's going to trot back to first. Most people were drinking because the first round of the draft takes 3 hours to draft 32 people. So it's not like you're standing there. And you're probably getting there an hour or two ahead of time because there's no seats. It's standing room only. So you're probably like in there for 4 or 5 hours for a total of 32 picks, which is a lot. Pick off to first. Back in safe. Von Barron. And
Raiders fans were well represented.
They were, and that was the only big the not surprise of the day was that what's his name?
Mendoza.
Yeah, went first. He was a Cal before that too.
Yeah, I saw him play a game at Cal.
The pitch.
Oh, where was that? Oh my God.
I think Hank Ballard fed up at this point with the strike zone. That was a ball 2. Anthony's fed up. Everyone's fed up. The fans over here, the fans have come out now for the Hawks, and they're fed up. This umpire is starting to hear it from all different sides. 2-2 count now, 2 outs. Runner moved up to second base on that pitch. Novato's dugout's nice and loud over there, shouting random things. Hank Ballard gets set on there, looks at his catcher, gets the sign, delivers inside. Ball 3, 3-2 count. Big pitch here, although you do have first base open, so you don't have to come in to Castaigne. Still look to get a corner or hopefully get the call you're looking for. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Ballard sets. Delivers ball 4. Ballard's pitch count's pretty high today at 82 pitches. Ballard looks at his catcher, says, "Let's go. I'm ready to get this going." Ballard sets. Lynch is at the plate this time. Number 25, the number 2 hitter. First pitch to the backstop. Murphy chases it down. The runners will advance on ball 1. All right, so resetting, 1 ball, no strikes. This has been quite the intense inning so far. That was inside ball 2.
Yeah, they do well to get out of here with just a 1 run.
They would. Hank's thrown 30 pitches this inning so far. And to get out of it with just the 1 run would be a great outcome at this point. 2-0 count. And that's the ball, 3-0.
Not a bad idea to stay away from this kid.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He's 0 for 2 today so far.
He's got a base open.
You have a base open. Oliver's up next. I'm not sure what Oliver's done today. They haven't had too many hits, so likely Oliver is also 0 for on the day. Ballard called strike. 2-1 count.
What was the velo?
Sorry, 3-1 count. I think it's not working right now because there's a phone gone. So our pitch clock. Unless Clark Weber has a reading. expert. Miles per hour.
I'm still fuming.
3-1 count. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away from Anthony, but he bounces on it quickly to keep the runner at third base. Nice job, Anthony. Way to hustle after that one. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Great pitch by Hank. Great pitch by Hank. Great job by Anthony to pounce on the ball. 3-2, 2 outs. I feel like this is like our 14th big moment of the inning so far. Ballard went for a little bit of a walk off the mound just to compose himself. Looks into Murphy, gets a sign, likes what he sees, sets the pitch. Oh. Ball 4. That pitch has been called a strike today too. But
that was
not anymore.
I mean, I just don't know. But the evidence is piling.
And that's going to bring to the plate Oliver, who is 0 for 1 today in his two bats of the day so far. He flew out to center and walked. We got a bases loaded. First pitch swinging, fouled off to the left side for strike 1.
That was
bases
scary,
loaded, 2-1 count.
That was right down. That was a
curve. Was
that
it
was
a
the one
curveball or
Oliver
fastball?
wanted. I don't even know, but it wasn't. That hitter wanted that one.
Someone's banging on our booth. All right, we got an 0-1 count, 2 outs. The next pitch from Ballard. Oliver offers at it, doesn't go around for ball 1, 1-1 count.
Good pitch, just a little bit outside.
Ballard digging deep in this inning, really working hard, trying to get his Hawks out of a jam here, get himself out of a jam. 1-1 count, 2 outs. The pitch, curveball, called strike. Anthony bluffs down to third base, doesn't make the throw. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. What are you throwing here, Clark? Curveball, fastball? Doesn't really matter. He's not going to call a strike, but
yeah.
The pitch rings him up. Strike 3. Ballard, what a battle there. That is huge to get out of that inning with a called third strike. That was 1 run on 1 hit with no errors on 38 pitches. That is a battle by Ballard and the Hawks there to keep that at a 2-1 ball game. Great job, boys. It's going to bring up Murphy, Sasso, and DePippa in the bottom of the 4th. And during the intermission, we're going to do a couple things. I'm going to go check on the score of the softball game, and I'm going to check out and see if the Niners ever drafted anybody yet or not.
All right, we're back. A little break here in the booth, in the perch.
We are. I checked on the softball game. It's still 2-0. Novato's winning in the bottom of the 5th, but Tam's got a runner on first base. Looking to make that up. I'm going to go back into our game, which is 2-1 as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. That was a long top of the 4th inning, but the Hawks really battled to get out of that. Be great to get that run back and tie it up right now. I did check on and this is Anthony Murphy, the player. Now I checked on the draft, and the Niners did draft a receiver.
Oh, the kid out of Washington?
I don't even know what you're going to say, but I'm going to say no because I've never heard of this guy. They drafted a receiver from Old Miss, Deshaun Stribling.
Huh. Jeez.
He was a receiver.
Is that a ball or stick?
I don't know what that was. I think it was ball. We're going to go ball 2.
I think it's ball 2.
Yeah, 2-0 count. Yep, 2-0 count. Umpire confirmed. 2-0 count to Anthony Murphy. Sorry, everyone who's listening, if anyone's listening on TAM TV. But I was checking the draft. We're a little behind. A lot of stuff going on today. Friday afternoon. I'm playing bocce later. Inside, ball 3.
I was thinking they were going to go for that safety out of Toledo. I forget his name, but.
Yes, I forget his name as well. He probably got drafted by now. The Niners are actually up for another pick in a couple here. Murphy squares around, show and bunt. He wasn't really going to bunt it for strike one. That was a 3-0 count. 3-1 count. Murphy's in there. Voorhees had to sit on the bench for a while there. Murphy ground ball to shortstop. Oliver picks it up, fires over to first base. Murphy's out. At first for out number 1. Yeah, you were thinking about, what was his name?
It was a hyphenated name.
Yeah.
He looked great.
He hasn't been drafted yet, I don't think.
Okay.
So they might still go after him, I guess. You don't usually draft safeties that early, I think. Oh, wait, no, I think the Niners traded because they were going to draft here soon, and it looks like they are no longer drafting. Oh, wait, we got baseball going on.
Yeah.
First pitch was what, a strike?
That was a strike. Swing and miss.
All right, sorry. We'll come back to the draft between innings. How about that, Clark?
Yep.
Called strike. I'm going to focus on one sport at a time. I'm focusing on like 5 sports, but
yeah.
Let's just go with this one TAM baseball sport. Trace House is the plate. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch is high, ball 1. I also got to do the scoreboard right now.
Oh, that's right.
Got that going. I'm not sure what's happening, Clark. It's Friday. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Next pitch, curveballs outside, ball 2. 2-1 count to Trey. I feel like we need Sasso to put some cheeks behind the ball right now. What do you think, Clark? Get into one?
There we go. I like it.
I just looked at this little cute dog over here. See this over there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, right now he's biting his tail, but
little puppy looks like, huh?
Oh, wait, 3. I got to do the
3-1.
scoreboard. 3-1. Sorry, scoreboard, game changer. This cute puppy's over here. The draft's going on. The softball game's happening. The Giants are playing later. Inside, ball 4. Great at bat from Trey. Base runner. Base runners are good. 1 out, and that's going to bring Lucas DePippa to the plate. That's how it all started. I like this extended little break here. We get a little bit more of Lucas's walk-up song. I Will Survive is that Gloria Gaynor? Is that
good call?
All right. First pitch to Lucas. Check swing. Doesn't go. Ball 1.
All right, let's go.
We got Sasso at first base. No, Sasso's known for his speed, but get a bigger lead than he's taken. Next pitch, outside, ball 2. This is my theory. I think you know how to beat this guy. Everyone needs to be left-handed because he can't locate his fastball against lefties. He really can't. He's had trouble all day. He'll throw a curveball now, and it'll probably be a strike, but he can't locate that fastball. See? Can everyone go up there as a lefty, even if you're not a lefty?
Right, that may be a good strategy.
I think that's the way to go. All day today, I've noticed he can't locate his fastball. See if he throws a curveball or a fastball here. Ball 4, there you go. Ryder Weber, go up there as a lefty. It's a secret, I'm telling you. We got runners at first and second. Voorhees is at 61 pitches today. Not Voorhees. That's Mike Myers. Isn't that like Halloween or something? Voorhees is at 61 pitches, but that was a long inning for Tam that Hank battled there. And Voorhees had to sit for a long time, which is difficult as a pitcher to have to sit in the dugout that long and get cold. Come back out. Ryder's at the plate. First pitch.
Oh, gosh.
Jesus.
Come on.
Called strike.
Wow.
All right. Ryder, let's see one of your classic line drives.
Runners at first and second. 2-1 ball game. Bottom of 4th. No balls. 1 strike, 1 out. Sasso leads at second. DePippa at first. Curveball. Ryder fights it off for strike 2. It was a good hack at a pitch that was going to probably be called a strike. Either way, so you might as well get a little swing in, get ready to go. Ryder's looking for looking for a fastball here. Vorhaus is looking to get him to chase. The pitch high. Ryder fights it out of play. Staying alive.
Yeah, he was on it.
He was on it. I'm guessing he's coming back with the curveball right now. Ryder was not behind that pitch. I don't know if you want to throw another fastball. Trying to see if we can get him a chase curveball right now. The pitch. Curve.
Attaboy.
Ryder fights it off. 0-2 count. Looks like we have a possible pinch hitter on deck. Devin Curtis looks like he's stepped into the on-deck circle. 0-2 count. Ryder steps back, kind of readjusts. Vorhaus looks in, shakes off his catcher. And we're going to reset again. Ryder steps back. Pitcher stepped off, didn't like the call from the catcher. Shaking him off again. Likes it this time. Gets ready. Checks the tray at second. The pitch.
No, he did not.
Does not go.
Oh!
No! The booth didn't like that. I think CB's going to come down. And just a rough call there. Ryder did a good job to break down his swing and not swing, and to get rung up on by the field umpire.
Quick chat with the pitcher's dad outside when I went out there. Same concept. Umpire is all over the place.
That's just awful. That is just
all over the place.
Unbelievable.
So we got Devin Curtis in the game as a pinch hitter for Kenjo Vogt. 2 on, 2 outs, 2-1 ball game. First pitch, called strike. I think I need to go tell CB between innings my whole lefty theory. And maybe next inning we'll just have everyone come up left-handed. 0-1 count to Curtis. Vorhaus checks Trey at second. Not doing much to hold him on. Curveball in there. Called strike 2. 0-2 count. Hawks looking for another big hit. Tie this game up. Looking for the off-speed pitch again from Vorhaus. Curtis, great job fouling that off, staying alive. Can't trust it's not going to be called a strike. So you just got to swing at this point. Oh, 2 to Curtis. Vorhaus looks in. We got some geese landing in the outfield. Oh, they landed just over the fence. There are some in the outfield. Pitcher delivers outside. Ball 1. Curtis is battling back here a little bit. 1-2 count. Still a pitcher's count, but Curtis was fouling the last pitch off. Looking to get the pitch he wants to drive into the outfield to tie this game up. The pitch. Doesn't swing, gets away. The runners advance, second and third. Curtis does a great job holding up. 2-2 count. Sasso and DePippa advance on the wild pitch. Base hit now gives the Hawks the lead. DePippa can run from second. He'll be off and running if the ball's hit. Curtis in there. Pitcher delivers. Ground ball, the shortstop. Picks it up onto first base. Curtis gave it his best chance to beat it out. Wasn't quite able to do it. That will end the bottom of the 4th inning. And in that inning, we had 25 pitches from Vorhaus. No runs, no hits, no errors. And coming up for Novato is going to be Vorhaus, Cleary, and Garcia. Let's go back to the draft now for a second. So, yeah, the Niners drafted Deshaun Stribling out of Ole Miss. 6'2", 207, big receiver. I'm surprised, yeah. And they also look like, I think they had another pick in the second round. It looks like they might have moved out of the second round.
Well, they made 2 moves yesterday, so
Yeah, I think they were going to pick a
theoretically they would have got at least a couple picks.
I think they had the 26th pick in the second round as well. And they looked to have moved out. I don't know if I can find that out.
Awesome, yeah.
I assume they got the guy they wanted because he was not on any of the draft boards.
Right. And they're masters.
Yeah. Let's see, the Niners.
That's what I was saying before, is that some of the difference in quality of play between the 20th pick and the 50th pick, if you know what you're doing, is
for sure.
negligible.
I agree. Let's see if they got some news on this draft here. Wait, sources, Niners trade linebacker Winters to the Cowboys.
Wow.
What's...
Ooh,
Cowboys are sending pick 152 to the 49ers for D. Winters.
they must have an eyeballs on a linebacker.
Well, they have Greenlaw back this year.
Right.
But pick it just for one pick, D. Winters, to the Cowboys for just one pick, number 152.
I heard them talking about that, but they had a glut of linebackers, and they may try to move somebody to get a pick, but
they did. You heard correctly. First pitch to the opposing pitcher, Vorhas from Ballard, was a called strike, and the second pitch was also a called strike. So we got an 0-2 count as we focus back on the baseball game instead of the draft. Vorhas calls a timeout. The umpire points at him, holds his hand up. The pitch. Strike. Just kidding. That was a low ball, but you just never know anymore. The norms of what's a ball and a strike have been shattered for me, Clark.
I'm, you know.
I knew you felt the same way. That's why I thought that was an easy one. That ball's fouled to the backstop. 1-2 count. Well, the Hawks had a chance there in the bottom of the fourth to tie this game up. Novato's got someone in the bullpen warming up. Looks like they might be ready to switch pitchers here soon. Ballard.
Attaboy.
Swing and a miss for out number one. Hank Ballard's thrown 97 pitches today in the top of the fifth. He's not going to probably come back out after this, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, I would imagine this is it for him.
Unless he can get two pitches, 2 outs. Maybe they'll keep him, let him go a little bit longer. We'll take that. Cleary, who's batting for Novato, is 0 for 2 today. He's got 2 strikeouts, and the first pitch is in there for called strike 1.
What do we have for hits? Novato 3 and Tam 2? Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Good job, Clark. And each team has 2 errors, and there are 2-1 ball game.
Nice.
So swing and a miss.
There's nothing you can do on that.
Nothing you can do.
Cleary's just having Hank Ballard nightmares.
Stepped out and had a chat with himself.
Yeah.
And he calls timeout again.
Yeah.
And he steps back in there. Ballard's ready to go. Ballard likes to work quickly. Gets set. Looks at Anthony. It's inside. Ball 1-1-2 count. 1 out. Top of the fifth. Got a good old battle going on here at the nest today. Curveball grounded foul for to count remains 1-2. Got to switch Kenjo back into third base.
They pull him out.
What's that?
Well, he was.
They pinch hit for
pinch
him.
hit for him, and then he subbed it back in. Devin Curtis pinched hit. That was high, ball 2.
Did not go for the high cheese.
He did not go for the high cheese. He's waiting for that curveball again that he can't hit. 2-2 count, 1 out. Ballard delivers.
Oh,
Not chasing.
Ball.
A lot of 3-2 counts for Hank today.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot of pitches. Saw the quick analysis of the Niners pick is that they're predicting he could be a true number 1 receiver. So maybe they got their guy. Sounds like the pundits like it. Curveball. Strike 3. Great pitch by Hank Ballard to get the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring up Garcia. Garcia's 1 for 1 today. Oh, looks like we have a pinch hitter, actually.
Yeah. Or this guy came in for Garcia, I think. He was a pinch runner.
He was, and I thought that was.
Oh, no, was that for Castaigne?
No, that was for Garcia. You're correct. But I thought maybe it was it was just a courtesy runner. But it looks like he's in the game to stay. I don't have a number 7 on their team, so just gonna add him in right now. What's his last name? Castro.
Castro.
So Castro's in there. At the plate, we got 2 outs, no runners on base. This is Ballard's 104th pitch. Ball 1. I'm guessing the coach came down and told Castro not to swing until there's maybe a strike. So
is that a voodoo?
It looks like it, yeah. Castro doesn't look to be ready to swing whatsoever. Ballard needs to get those pitches over the plate. Get the first strike here, and then maybe Garcia or Castro will swing. Pitch is in there, called strike. 2-1 count, 2 outs in our 2-1 ball game here on the top of the 5th. Castro's ready. Ballard shaking off Anthony. Steps off. Gets back on. Deep breath. Ballard's really been battling strong today. It's been a great performance so far, keeping this game close, 2-1. The pitch. Castro squares. Bunts to the backstop. That's going to be strike 2, 2-2 count. Two count, 2 outs. Ballard delivers. Curveball.
Oh, come on.
That's been strike 3 many times today, just not for Hank. Ball 3, 3-2 count. Well, I think Castro's going to be swinging. Ballard just get the ball over the plate.
He bunted at it.
Strike. Tag him. Tag him. I guess he gave him up.
Yep, he gave up. So.
Yeah, he gave himself up. Umpire, he started arguing with the umpire, and the umpire quickly shooed him away. Leave me alone. Does that go as a swing and a miss, I guess?
It does.
Got to be, right? So that was 17 pitches from Hank, and no runs, no hits, no errors. And we're heading to the bottom of the 5th in our 2-1 ball game, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3 up, Zoll, Ghaffari, Radix, and Kramlich. All right, let's go back to our draft analysis. So we traded Winters to the Cowboys. We drafted Stribling. And what else is going on, though? There's some other trades, I think. No, not getting good information here from ESPN. Currently, looks like Denver's on the clock as we're rounding out round number 2.
Shame to admit it, but I'm actually recording the draft.
I am.
You're going to go home and watch it all, or are you just going to watch the pick?
Get the highlights.
The highlights. It's going to be about 30 seconds. Yeah, the Niners traded the 26th pick in the draft.
27.
To the 26th pick, the 26th pick in the second round, the 58th pick overall to Cleveland, who Cleveland drafted, I think, Clark, who you were talking about earlier, Emmanuel McNeil Warren was the safety you're talking about. So the Niners traded that pick away to Cleveland, who drafted that guy.
Okay.
So it sounds like the Niners didn't want him.
Okay.
I don't know what the Niners got for that, though. They only have 1 pick in the second round, so we're light on picks. Let's go to the third round and look. So the Niners have just 1 pick in the third. Not sure what's going on. First pitch, Dara. Foul ball to the left side. We're back into baseball mode now. Sorry, folks. That's a foul ball, strike 1. as we are in the bottom of the 5th inning, 2-1 ball game. Dar Zulfikar is the plate. Vorhaus is still pitching for Novato Hornets. He sets, delivers. Ball outside. 1-1 count. My next task is going to be to check on and see how we're doing down at the other nest. Oh, curveball.
It's a good pitch.
Filthy. Called strike. 1-2 count.
That had to break a foot.
Looks like the Lady Hawks are losing 4-0 down there right now. Dar hits a ground ball to second base. Second baseman picks it up on to first for the out, which is going to be how we start the bottom of the 5th inning. Alex has been on base twice today. He's 1 for 2. He had a base hit to left field in the first inning, and the next at bat, there was an error. Ground ball to the first baseman who threw it over the pitcher's head he was covering, and Alex made his way to second when the ball went out of play. Alex sits back in there with 1 out. The Novato catcher calls timeout. Just a reset with his pitcher. Alex steps in. Vorhaus readies. The pitch, ground ball to first baseman again. He's going to throw to pitcher covering for out number 2. And that's going to bring Cole Kremlich to the plate. Cole's 1 for 2 today. He had a great, beautiful at-bat last time he was up where he got a nice line drive to left field to score Alex from second base, actually from third base, to, at the time, tie the ball game up. And now it's the Hawks find themselves down 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch is called strike. 0-1, 2 outs to Kremlich.
Oh, my God.
Called strike. Oh, 2. Ground ball, second baseman Parachati picks it up, throws to first for out number 3. The Hawks go down 1-2-3 there in the bottom of the 5th on 8 pitches, and that's going to bring to the plate Cronin, Parachiotti, and Vaughn Bearhan, who I believe are 7-8-9 for the Hornets. Looks like we're going to have a new pitcher in for the Hawks. Looks like Henry Pearson's going to be on the mound. He pitched on Tuesday, and he's back out there today. Warming up. This is the time of day that's always rough on the fielders, where the sun's dropping down behind us and right on the pitcher's eyes. Center fielder, second base, shortstop, pretty much everyone in the field's got a little bit of trouble right now with the sun.
It's cold out there, isn't it? I mean, I can feel it on my face.
It's chilly and
like
windy out
coming in
there
through
for
the
sure.
perch.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is for sure. But the Hawks are playing a great game right now, Clark and Phil. I think
I got 59 degrees.
2-1 ball game against the Hornets. Hornets are a good team. I think they're third in MCAL right now. So the Hawks are definitely battling right now.
Yeah, they're a senior-heavy team, right?
Very senior-heavy team. I mean, I think they had about 9 or 10 banners up when we were there on Tuesday. Thrown off a little bit because our prom date, Anthony Murphy, has changed his gear.
Oh.
To a tan. He's more wearing a tan tux now.
I'm going gray.
Gray?
Yeah, it's a gray.
Grayish. Change of pace for Anthony Murphy. Fires down to second base, and we're ready to go.
Still got the chrome cleat bottom, though.
Yeah, in our 2-1 ball game. He still has his chrome cleats on. And Pearson looks in, gets a sign. First pitch delivered high, ball 1. I like Henry's windup, which I think either Phil or Clark, you mentioned that he's been doing it since he was 8 years old. Got that peer over the glove at the catcher.
Yeah, I think that was
Called strike.
Dan
Murray. That last time, yeah, I think you're right. Last time we were in the Perch, last home game, said that Henry's been doing that since he was 8 years old.
Ooh, nice pitch.
Big sweeper. Called strike. 1-2
Cronin
count.
starts with the open stance. Looks like Devers from the right side.
He does.
Ball 2. 2-2 count. I was watching some video the other day about Barry Zito. He used to set up his curveball by throwing a high fastball. That's a line drive. Second baseman Radix can't quite get up to get it. That's going to be a leadoff hit for Novato. Yeah, he used to, because, you know, Barry Zito, similar to Henry Pearson, which made me think of it. He's got that big curveball, and so he'd throw he was able to throw from the same arm slot. So he'd throw a fastball that was like right around your eyes, and he'd throw the same thing again, but it'd be his curveball, and instead of beating your eyes, it'd beat your knees, and he would use it to set up basically.
He didn't have real high velo either.
He didn't have a high velo, no, but he had that curveball that was difficult to hit.
That was a 12-6. I mean, it was like...
Yes. The first pitch to Paracciati is a called strike. Murphy fires down to first base trying to get Cronin leaning. Pitches a ground ball. Kenjo picks it up, throws to first, gets the out. Nice play by Kenjo. Runner advances second base. Does the job of advancing the runner, but the Hawks get the out. So we have one out, and that's going to bring Vaughn Bearhan to the plate. Barron?
Yeah.
Von Buren. He had the big hit in last at bat where he got that base hit to left field to score what is the go-ahead run right now in this 2-1 ball game. First pitch, line drive right at Kenjo for out number 2.
All right.
Good job, Kenjo.
2 outs. Runner at second, and that's going to bring Castaigne to the plate, who's 1 for 1 today. I believe he's got a pair of walks to go with his bloop hit in the first. Pearson's doing a great job here in the top of the 6th, keeping the game where it's at, checking the runner at second, delivers.
Wow.
Ball 1.
Just at a loss.
I mean, maybe it's based on the hitter. They decide whether it's going to be a ball or a strike. I don't know. 1-0 count, 2 outs. We have a dog coming in to say hello. Next pitch is ball, 2-0 count. Clark's at a loss for words at this point.
It's just frustrating. The guys it's hard, and I feel like it's not as hard for the other team.
It doesn't feel like it's been fair.
Yeah,
I mean, he hasn't been consistent all day. I don't know. Ball 3. It doesn't feel like he's doing it on purpose, but it really also feels like he's doing it on purpose. He's been inconsistent both ways, but it seems like we've really been hurt more from it today than they have.
Yeah, the timing has hurt him.
Yep. 3-0 count, 2 outs. Open base at first. I don't think Henry's going to come in here.
Ooh, balk.
That was a balk.
I got 3-0. Is that correct?
3-0 count, 2 outs. That was
count.
the balk, so the runner's going to advance to third base. I think Henry was looking to do a spin move there and kind of lost his balance, couldn't quite execute. Looks in, probably going to stay out of the strike zone here, would be my guess. Never mind. Called strike. What do I know?
Well, I think he might have.
Fair enough, Phil. Fair enough. 3-1 count. Pearson looks in, delivers the pitch, curveball high, ball 4. I think that was good pitching against a dangerous hitter.
Yeah, that was.
Castaigne stops on his way to first base to lean in and tell Lynch a little bit something. Lynch is 0 for 2 today.
Yeah, this
First and third.
Runners in scoring position. We're
Lots of runners in scoring position today for the.
Can't keep playing that game.
No, we can't. First and third, 2 outs. Pearson looks in, checks the runner at first, checks the runner at third, does the Tam pickoff. Doesn't work.
The geese have left.
Either.
They just took off.
They did just take off. I look like they were coming in and they took off. They don't like the short grass, I don't think.
We're done here.
And we're done here. Pearson, curveball is just high. Ball 1. I think Pearson was asking for clarification if that was high from Anthony Murphy. And Anthony Murphy probably said, I don't know where the strike zone is, Henry. Your guess is as good as mine. 1-0 count. Pearson looks, delivers.
I don't understand.
Ball 2.
Hey, great pitch, Henry! Wow!
It's a great pitch.
Some of the parents are starting to get a little feisty over here at the nest.
It's
tough.
It's tough.
But their boys are battling. We got a 1-2 game. Pearson's going to battle. He looks to throw to first to get him out. Castaigne's back in. Good thought by Pearson there, trying to catch him leaning, get the third out. 2-0. Lynch is stepping back in. Pearson delivers. Called strike. That looked like it might be a little high, but again, your guess is as good as mine at this point. 2-1 count. Pearson peers over his glove, checks the runner at first. Delivers. Lynch hits the ball high into right field. Kramlich is under it. Makes the grab.
There we go.
For out number 3. Well done, Hawks, and well done, Henry Pearson, keeping this a 2-1 ball game. The Hawks are alive with Miller, Murphy, and Sasso coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning in our great ball game here. Battling.
Tam's battling Novato and the umpire.
They are. Yeah, you didn't know you're coming to battle both, but that's the way it's played out today.
Well, my observation on it is, it is tough, but it feels like the Tam batters are in a position of, not knowing what's going to be called, and then you're on your heels. And then I feel like Novato batters are like, it's all right.
Yeah,
I think I'm just fine. It's a different mentality when. And I mean, I don't know. It's just.
Is that why you picked this song? Where is my mind? It seems
it
appropriate.
is. Yes, it is.
Good job, DJ.
I don't know.
Clark Webb. Where is my mind
right now?
is
right now because. And the worst calls were all done on Hank at times when.
Right.
Should have been.
That's what I'm saying.
Outs and.
The timing.
Yeah.
Well, one directly led to a home run.
All that said, it is a 2-1 ball game. The Hawks are in it and can win this game as a home team. We get a couple runs here. Pearson was lights out there on the top of the 6th inning. He's looking like he's ready to go. So let's just win this ball game. Let's not let the umpire beat us. Let's just knock it out. Looks like Vorhaus is back out there. Vorhaus has only thrown 80 pitches today. The Hawks have not been gone deep into many counts today through 6 innings. 80 pitches is a light duty.
Jason, you trying to say quit whining and let's play ball?
No, I'm happy. You guys are welcome to whine as much as you want. I just want the Hawks to win the game, and then we can, tell the umpire to watch his back on the way out.
Yeah.
I don't really mean that. I'm just joking around. Miller's in. First pitch right at me. Don't know why I ducked. Just instinct, but that's
good cut, though.
Foul ball, strike 1.
I like that swing right there.
Miller's ready to go. Vorhaus is ready to go.
Yeah, Sean brings a good energy. No,
He's ready to hit. Miller goes up there ready to hit. He's not looking to walk. Low. Ball 1-1-1 count. Pitch outside. Ball 2. I told you this fastball, lefties.
There we go.
I'm in between innings. CB, everyone lefty. Just everyone lefty. This guy can't throw strikes. Can't locate his fastball to lefties. 2-1 count.
That's as nice a pitch I've seen right there.
Called strike.
Really nice curveball.
He's able to locate the curveball to lefties.
Boy.
He can't locate the fastball. 2-2 count. Probably coming in with that curveball again. Foul ball. I think Sean did hit that with his bat.
Is that a foul ball when it hits the ground first? Yeah.
Yeah, you can hit it. I mean, you can hit it fair. So if it bounces and you hit it fair, it counts as a hit. So it must be a foul.
Yeah.
Wouldn't recommend it.
No, I wouldn't recommend it. This is not cricket. It's not cricket. 3-2 count. Miller's battling. Looking for that fastball that he can't locate right now to get our base runner on base right now. It would be great to get Sean Miller going on the base path. So I think the pitcher even knows it because he's throwing just curveballs. He's able to locate that curveball and not locate that fastball. He threw a heavy diet of curveballs there to Sean Miller. Murphy steps in, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. First pitch is that outside, called strike 1. I'm not really sure what else to call it, but it was outside, but called a strike. Murphy steps out, takes a deep breath. Murphy's ready to go, ready to swing. Pitches high, ball 1-1-1 count. Pitch, curveball. Murphy hits it hard to the shortstop, picks it up, throws to first in time for out number 2. And that's going to bring to the plate Trey Sasso, who's 0 for 1 today. Check out, probably has a couple of walks. He's got 1 walk and 1 line out to the first baseman. And we got 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hawks are looking for a base runner or a long ball. Clark would be fine as well.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
It would be. First pitch is fouled off to the right for strike 1. Looks like Keegan Heidenreich is in the on-deck circle. Might have a pinch hitter if Trey's able to get himself on base. Pitch, curveball, strike 2. 0-2 count. It's going to be the 93rd pitch for Vorhas. Sasso calls a late timeout. Umpire grants it. He adjusts. Gloves, takes a deep breath, gets back in there. Trey's always ready to go. Pitch, hits it to center field. Center fielder looks to be under it, makes the grab for out number 3. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 6th. Hawks aren't able to make much happen as we head to the top of the 7th inning. We have due up for Novato, the number 3 hitter, Oliver, followed by Vorhas and Cleary. And it's our 2-1 ball game still. So the Hawks are playing a good game again today, which is great to see. They're battling. We got Santa Fe next week, which is going to be the series to determine whether we make the playoffs, I believe, or not this year. Because I think right now the Hawks are not in the playoffs, but they're battling with Santa Fe. If they can win those games against Santa Fe, they probably will get in. And they got Redwood the end of the year, which Redwood seems to be the best team in MCALs this year. I think they're 16-1 or something.
They're good.
They're good. They have a lot of young players, too, so it sounds like they're going to be good for a while.
I know.
But it would be really nice to get this game. They've really played well today, and I think it would just, definitely buoy the boys into next week into Santa Fe if they could get this win. 2-1 ball game.
7th inning, correct?
7th inning. This is it. This is our last chance. And as you say that, I'm going to check in and see how the softball game is going. I believe they're losing 5-0 last I checked.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's see. No. 4-0. I can't tell. I think that's wrong. Oliver steps in. First pitch, swing in, hits a deep ball in the gap, off the fence. Miller picks it up quickly. Has trouble picking it up, actually, but Oliver would have been in second base either way. So,
Yep.
Leadoff double.
He was sitting on that one. That was a good swing, good exit velo.
It's going to bring the pitcher Vorhas to the plate. Two-one ball game. Pearson delivers. First pitch, I was going to say strike, but
It was.
ball. It was a strike?
Yes.
Should I just can we start putting it on the board, what we think is on the scoreboard? It's going to read no balls, one strike. That's how long it takes the umpire to get mad at us.
Yeah, that's fine.
Called strike, 1-1 count. One ball, one strike. The pitch, ground ball, third base. Kenjo picks it up. Long throw to first. In time. Sasso fires it back over to Kenjo at third. Not in time to get the runner as he advances on the throw.
Nice
Great play by Kenjo, though, getting that out. That was a quick runner, a long throw.
Yeah, every bit across the diamond, huh?
Yep. So we got one out now with Cleary coming to the plate. Runner is at third base. Pearson's going to look to keep that runner at third base. That delivers. Pitch is called strike one.
Cleary is happy to not see Hank.
That is for sure. Cleary is 0 for 3 today. I believe he had 3 strikeouts.
I think a sombrero, yeah.
Does have the sombrero. I think Pearson would like to make it a golden. Woo!
Oh, my Lord.
Great pitch, Henry!
Anthony is going for a little walk himself. Throws the ball over Pearson, but Alex is there ready for it. Almost looked like a trick play, but nonetheless wasn't. 1-1, one out.
Where does sombrero come from? Does anyone know?
I have no idea. Are you asking because it might be racist? I have no idea. It could
No, I don't know. I don't know.
it could
I
very
have
well.
no idea.
It could very well come from that. I don't know. It's a good question though. Maybe we'll look it up between innings.
Yeah.
As we're checking on the draft and everything else. 1-2 count. Pitch squirts away. Anthony hops on it quickly. Ball 2-2 count.
And then 4 is the golden sombrero.
That's what I was saying. We're going to make it golden. I think that means you get like a fancy sombrero.
Now we're checking on ethnic adjectives.
Pearson peers over his glove looking for the sign. Gets it. Delivers. Curveball. Great pitch. Cleary did a nice job staying in there. He wanted to bail out, but he, last minute, safety, swung at that one and fouled it off out of play. He knows he was lucky to knock that one out of play. Pearson gets a new ball. Didn't like that one. The new one he got after the one went in the parking lot. Pearson delivers outside. Ball 3-2 count. becomes a big pitch. I mean, first base is open. You don't have to come in here, but you never know what's going to be called a strike, so I'm sure Pearson's going to look to fastball high on the hands, fouled away for count remains 3-2. I like the choice of fastball there. He's been throwing a lot of curveballs. And clearly, you know, he's fighting off those curveballs.
Keep him honest. Keep him honest on this next pitch. Let's see.
You going to do fastball again, or are you doing curve? Fastball?
We got full count, yeah?
Full count, 3-2. 1 out. Cleary's fighting it off here.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was either. It wasn't a fastball.
It wasn't a fastball.
It wasn't the big curveball. Maybe it was some other pitch, but fouled off over toward the scoreboard.
Wasn't the Twizzler.
It was not the Twizzler. I think he was saving the Twizzler for this pitch. Delivers.
Oh, right.
Fastball. Locks him up. Cleary was looking for the curveball. Beautiful pitch. Beautiful call. Out number 2. Reminiscent of Sergio Romo striking out Miguel Cabrera in
2014
the World Series to end the World Series when he threw Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. Heavy dose of,
what year
Sergio
was
Romo's curveballs. It's 2014, 2012. I don't remember. My memory's not that good, Phil. And his heavy dose of sliders, and then he locked him up for the final strikeout with a fastball. Sergio did not throw a lot of fastballs. Looks like Garcia's coming back in the game here for Castro. We got 2 outs, runner on third, 2-1 ball game, top of the 7th. First pitch. That's the curveball. That's what Cleary was looking for when he stood there and watched strike 3 come down the middle.
It goes from eye high to the belt.
I would just keep throwing that pitch if I was Henry. Maybe throw one in the dirt. I don't know. Fights it off. That's a little what they call a duck fart. That's going to drop in, unfortunately, to score the run.
Wow.
Unfortunate. Henry, great battle. And the duck fart got him. To right field. We got a 3-1 ball game. And it's going to bring, I believe, a pinch hitter to the plate. I don't think I've seen this guy before. Jenkins, number 14. Three-1 ball game. Still anybody's ball game. The Hawks can score 2 in the bottom of the 7th or 3 to win the game. Just need to get out of this inning without any more runs. First pitch, line drive. It's going to be foul to the left.
Like the goatee.
Does look nice.
He's got the good flow going for sure.
Got some frosting going on the top.
Looked like he was waiting for that curveball from Pearson. Doesn't mean he won't throw it again, though. Whew.
Anthony's back.
Oh.
Guy's got his prom date gear back.
He's back. He switched gear again? Yeah. Interesting. I wonder what's maybe there was an issue. He had to get it reworked. We got some more movement here. Looks like 7's coming back in for Garcia. So Castro in. 1-1 count to Jenkins. Imagine you would probably do a pickoff or 2 here. Looks like the softball game might be over. Looks like the final score might have been 5-0. I can see the scoreboard. First pitch, second pitch to Jenkins is low. Third pitch to Jenkins is low. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Runner at first is Castro. Jenkins is batting. Pearson's on the mound. Prom date's back behind the plate. Pearson trying to catch Castro leaning. Good thought. Pinch runners usually come into the game to steal bases. He's got a healthy lead over there, too. He goes. Pearson throws. Swing and a miss. The ball down to second. Nice throw by Anthony, not quite in time. So we got a stolen base, but we have an even count, 2-2. And Pearson patented peer over his glove down at the catcher. Asked for the signs again, wasn't sure what it's called. Checks on the runner at second. Delivers. I think
he hit his mark. Anthony wanted it up.
he did, and he started walking off the field. He thought he had it, but not today, folks. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Pearson is going to, what do you think, is it come back with the curveball here or the fastball?
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle, the fastball fouled off. Count remains 3-2. Castro is off and running on that one to third base. Three-two count, 2 outs. Hawks want to keep this game at 3-1. Pearson checks on Castro, delivers. He's off and running. Ground ball.
Good pitch.
Foul.
Good battle right now.
It is, and Henry doesn't have to come into Jenkins here. He does have an open base with Parachotti on deck, number 99. Castro's off pretty quickly there. I wouldn't be opposed to like a good spin move here. Pick off to second base.
Yeah, he doesn't have to throw a strike. Ooh, scary looking.
There's that.
Worry about the balk.
I know that was a. Henry looked at
Easy to trip.
spin. Yeah.
Easy to trip, you know.
The pitch, ground ball. Kenjo at third base picks it up, throws to first.
Nice pick, Trey.
Sasso picks it up there at
Wow.
first base. Way to save the play there. Out number 3. Nice job, Hawks.
The left side of the infield needs to figure out the Trey is 6'3".
Yes. I agree.
That was 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 23 pitches for Novato, adding to the lead, 3-1 now as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. This is it for the Hawks. Looks like we have a pinch hitter coming up. Keegan Heidenreich. We got some walk-up music or some prep music to get Keegan fired up. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
So we're going to have pinch hitters coming in, Keegan Heidenreich, and then it's going to be Ryder Weber followed by Kenjo Vogt here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hawks need to get 2 to keep this game going, 3 to win it. It's been a great battle today, it really has. The Hawks only have 2 hits today, though. They need to get some more of those hits going, more runs, all of it, really.
Good job, Keegan. Good song.
Great song. We get a little extended walk-up, too, because the umpires, I don't know, taking notes again. Maybe he's checking on his...
He might be drawing a diagram of the strike zone.
I was going to say, like, what is that site called where you do? Is it Prize Picks, where you pick, like, each pitch? Maybe he's checking on his account to see how much money he's made. You guys hear about that, was it a Navy SEAL or someone who's going to jail now, but apparently he bet on some site that Maduro is going to get deposed, and like 2 days later he did, and he made like $400,000 on his $44,000 bet. And I guess Prize Picks alerted the government that there's a somewhat fishy bet happened here.
Oh my God!
And I think he was on the raid as well. So news came out yesterday. First pitch swinging, Keegan fouls it off. So pretty sure he's going to jail. But yeah, he bet on like 2 days before.
Oh, that's too bad.
Maduro got deposed. He put a bet down on it happening, which seems like a national security risk. I don't know. I think the people might be starting to pay attention to that stuff. That was high ball. Vorhaus is at 95 pitches today. This is looking to do a complete game here. The Hawks would like to chase him from this game. Keegan, hard ground ball to shortstop. Oliver on to first. Out number 1. Going to bring Ryder Weber to the plate.
Who did Keegan hit for?
Lucas DePipa. 1 out. First pitch called strike.
Come on, ones. Let's
Ryder
do
was
this.
a victim of some not so great calls last at bat. So I'm sure he's looking to swing, not knowing what's a strike and what's not a strike. Pitch is high. Pops out of the catcher's glove. Ball 1 count. 1 out. Hawks are running out of outs here. Need to get some base runners. Let's start with Ryder Weber. The pitch.
Oh.
Called strike. 1-2. That's that pitch he's been calling on and off today.
Looked right on his kneecap.
A lot of off for the Hawks, on for the visiting Hornets. 1-2 count. Ryder.
That was
check swing.
the safety
foul.
of all safeties.
It was the safety of all safeties. 1-2 count, 1 out. Pitch. Holds his swing. Ball 2. I had to pause when I said that because I wasn't sure if they were going to bring him up.
I was like,
we're a little bit bitter in the perch today.
yeah.
That's all right. It's been a good game for the Hawks. 3-1 right now. Looking to get a base runner, tie this game up. Ball, I don't know where that one missed.
That one was outside.
Was it outside? You
Yeah.
have a better view than I do, Clark.
That one was outside.
All right, good call then. 3-2. Riders, great battle here. 3-2 count, 1 out. We need base runners. This is going to be the 103rd pitch from Vorhaus. Ryder does a good job fouling that one off.
Wow, 3-2 curveball.
3-2 curveball. He's not scared. It's 104 pitches now on the day. They're probably looking to see if he can do a complete game here. You don't want to warm some up and bring him in just for 1 or 2 outs in the 7th, but Hawks would like that. Good curveball there. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Looks like we have a pinch hitter coming in for Kenjo Vogt. Henry Bennett. All right, so we got 2 outs now. This is down to our last batter. Henry Bennett's coming into the game, number 18. Looking to get on base. Henry is a contact hitter. First pitch is high. Ball 1. We're also looking to flip the lineup and get the top of the order back up. Henry can manage to get on base here. Pitch is curveball in the inside corner, called strike. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Pitch fastball outside corner, called strike 2. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Down to our last strike.
What do you think, the curveball?
Curveball for sure. Henry ground ball to second base. Second baseman Parachotti picks it up onto first, and that's going to do it for the game.
Man, we just can't get runs.
Can't get runs. Not a whole lot of base runners. Good game, but you're not going to win many games with only scoring one run.
2 hits.
2 hits, 1 run, yeah. And that'll do it. So with that, the Hawks lose the series, looking to split with Novato, lose the series, drop another game, and they're going to have to battle next week against Santa Fe. They're going to need to win those 2 games.
I think they need to win both.
Need to win 2 to keep their hopes of postseason alive, I believe. And then they finish the last series of the year is going to be against Redwood.
Includes MCAL and NCS?
I don't know about NCS. I think they may not have a chance to make NCS at this point because I think you have to be 500 or better. I don't think they're going to make it to 500. But if they can sweep Santa Fe, they do have a chance to, I think, stay in MCAL playoff contention, depending on what else Santa Fe does in their last 4 games as well. But it's going to be a tough go to get into the playoffs here. But if you can sneak in the playoffs, you never know what can happen.
Right.
The Santa Fe is huge. I mean, that's just like, they're pretty good this year too. They're not a slouch.
No, they're not. They think they're ahead of us right now.
Yeah.
In fact, so that'll do it. The final line today is going to be 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Novato Hornets, and 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for your hometown Hawks. Happy Friday, everyone. I think it's happy hour time.
It is.
I'm going to go play some bocce, it sounds like.
Oh.
Up
Yo,
in
you weren't
Terra
kidding.
Linda. Oh. No, I wasn't kidding. I'm filling in tonight, I think.
Good job.
I got to get the kids some food first, but then, I'm off.
It's up in Santa Fe or?
Nowhere in Terra Linda.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where it is in Terra Linda, actually. So I got to find that out. But, that's what I'm doing tonight. And we'll be back next week, I think on, I don't know if we're home or away on Tuesday, but we'll be back one day next week against Santa Fe, Bulldogs. Clark, Phil, thanks for hanging out in the perch today.
Thank you.
And